Hello, my name's Chris, and I want to share with you about a God encounter that happened with me while I was at work. I'm a registered nurse, and I work in a local birthing center with women, helping them to birth their children. And there was a woman who'd been there for about a month who had some serious health issues that could have threatened the life of her and her baby. And so we were watching very carefully. And I went in to visit with her one day to bring some encouragement, to bring her some food. And while I was there, all of a sudden I felt the tangible presence of God. I felt his love swell up in my heart for her. And I looked at her and I said, God thinks you are amazing. I know this may sound weird, but he doesn't want you to worry about anything. He loves your baby and you so much. And I just want you to know. And by the way, can I get you some dessert? She looked at me and her eyes filled up and she said, Whoa, something is happening here. And so we said our goodbyes. I gave her a kiss on the cheek. The next day I came back and several people came to me and said, Oh, Mrs. So-and-so really wants to see you. I went in to visit with her on the following day and she said, I have never experienced anything like with your visit yesterday. And she looked me right in the eye and said, I heard and felt him. I heard his voice speaking through you. Well, that just blew me away. I was like, oh God, there's something happening here. So we continued to kind of visit on and off. And about 3 days later, I went in to see her and she was very concerned. She said, my baby is breech. They're planning to deliver by a C-section because it's not safe when the baby's breech to try a natural birth. And I looked at her and I said, so how do you feel about that? And she said, I'm really afraid. And I felt God's heart swelling up inside of me. I got down on my knees and I said, what's your baby's name? And she said, Jordan. So I put my hand on her belly and I said, Jordan, I come to you on behalf of Jesus. Jordan, I want you to turn and rotate and go head down inside your mama so that your birth will be easy. And I declare that there will be no complications with you. I come to you on behalf of Jesus. Thank you, Lord, for doing this for her because you love her so much. And that was that. And so a few days later, I came to work and once again, all was hubbub. You have to go see her. I went in and she said, it happened. It happened. They did an ultrasound. My baby turned and he's now head down. He's not breech anymore. I don't need a C-section. It worked. It worked. This is amazing. Many people knew about this and it was so exciting. She went on to birth her baby in the usual fashion with no problems. He remained head down. I didn't see her again, but I got a call from the hospital thanking me and saying, I'll never forget what God did for me. And I'll never forget because he encouraged me that I was in the right place at the right time on a day when I wasn't particularly feeling that way, but God. Thank you for listening.